everyone. This is going to be a video of reflection on the past year and what's coming up in the new year. Reflection. Exactly 1 year ago today, January 1st, 2018, I was being admitted to the hospital with a severely low blood count, hematocrit and hemoglobin, low platelets, just severely low. I mean, literally, the nurses told me that she was surprised that I actually walked into the emergency room. And I was extremely short of breath. Even small exertions, just walking across the room, would just wear me out, and I would be so short of breath I'd have to sit down and take a break. I mean, I couldn't physically clean my house. I couldn't physically, there's a lot of things I couldn't do. I couldn't do much of anything. If I had gone much longer, I honestly would not be here today. But 1 year ago today, my insurance, which we had not been covered for several years before my new insurance took effect, and I went, knowing that I was sick, straight to the emergency room and was admitted. And I received 5 units of blood and 2 units of IV iron in the hospital, 1 the day after discharge, and then 2 for 2 following weeks after that, including 1 on my birthday, which is coming up here on January 11th. Yay, me! Happy birthday! Fast forward a little bit, I received, well, actually, not much after that. It was fast forward to April of 2018. And I had a full set of extractions and immediate dentures placed, and began the denture journey that this channel has been documenting. It's been an absolutely amazing journey. It's been a wonderful journey. I have learned so much. I've gained my energy back. I've gained my smile back. There's been so much that I have gained over this past year that it's just amazing. I've learned how to eat again. I've been eating things that I haven't eaten in many years before that, and successively gained 35 pounds after eating all those things that I couldn't eat before. And I was eating a lot, obviously, because I gained 35 pounds. So I received new chompers and 35 pounds to go with it. Fast forward again a few months later, and I get my permanent set of dentures, which are the lovely set that I've got right here. And it's just, during that time too, all that time, I've become more focused on my health and on my body and the way I look, the way I present myself out in public. So, having done all that, I've gotten a new wardrobe. I have been shopping for new clothes and new shoes and new hair. I mean, although I haven't had mine cut in several months now because I'm actually trying to grow it out. A new hair color, which I seriously need to update. But it's been an amazing journey, and discovering things about myself, like I care about what other people think about me. I care about how I present myself to the public, that what you see on the outside should be a reflection of what's on the inside. And it's just reflecting back on the past year and everything that's changed and everything that's happened. It's just been an absolutely amazing journey. And I see nothing but greater things happening in the future. Also, when I think about it too, with my dad being in and out of the hospital the past couple of months, and now he's in rehab, and that's where I'm on my way to go check on him now. And he will be going home. He's set to go home. They're already working on the discharge plans, setting up follow-up visits and home health and everything for him to be going home in 2 days on Thursday, January 3rd. So I'm looking forward to that starting off the new year great when getting my dad home, and took my mom to the doctors yesterday. Had to take her to make sure she's in good health. She's got bronchitis, but I think we've caught it early. She'd had it previously, and she never kicked it completely out. So there was some residual effects from it, which started her coughing getting worse and worse. So at any rate, she's doing much better now. She started her antibiotics, she started her steroids, and all the treatment plan that the doctor came up with to treat her for that. But getting Dad home on Thursday, it's going to be, she's so excited. I took her shopping, and she was pulling things out. Your dad likes this, and your dad likes to eat that, and your dad likes to eat that. And she was just so excited about him being able to come home in a couple of days, and really, really missing him because she's been by herself at the house. And with me checking on Dad and trying to be there for him, I haven't been able to be there for her, so it's been difficult. I've only been able to go and check on her a couple of times because they live across on the other side of the city from me. But checking on that, having the energy to be able to go park the car and walk into the hospital and not have to stop 3 times to rest on the way because I was so out of breath, and walking past people and smiling and saying hi, how are you doing, and not being embarrassed, and not walking in with my head held down because I was too ashamed of my teeth to look at anybody and smile at anybody. I've gained this past year, I've gained so much more confidence in myself and in my abilities, so much so that I'm ready to go back to work. I'm ready to start looking for a job to help out with all the medical bills that we piled up. And this is another year. It's been a year of medical bills too, between me and my husband's back, and being able to be there for him when he's not been able to do things because of his back. It's just been so wonderful that God has granted me my health back, and it's been amazing. And this year, I start. Dad comes home in 2 days. I start my nursing refresher course on January 27th, and that'll run 9 weeks. It's an 8-week course, so I'm not sure if somewhere in there is a clinical, or if it's a makeup day, or if I get a break in between. I'm not sure. I won't find out until I go in on the 27th. It's just, I can see so much more in the future with going back to work and getting a new job, and my son turned 18, and helping him finish his education, or his high school. It's not finishing his education. He does want to go to college, but he still doesn't know what he wants to do. So it's going to be a year of decisions for him too, and being there for him and helping him make those decisions. What else? Going back to work. There's just so much that I can see coming in the new year that's going to be amazing. Still learning with these new chompers. I'm still having to relearn how to eat things. I can still eat most anything that I was eating before with the temporaries, but after 6 months of wearing those, I was used to eating everything. But these are different. They fit closer. They're still some issues. I need to redo the denture fit in the lowers. I pulled that out, and so right now the abrasiveness is uncomfortable with the lowers on my lower dentures, my lower gums. Gotta get over. So I'm going to have to, my plan is this afternoon is to redo the denture fit in my lowers. So I've got that comfort right there, because it's starting to, I'm not developing any sore spots, but it feels kind of sore on the bottom, kind of all over. I think it's because it's right butt up against my gums. So but they're not moving. I have some suction on the bottom actually. Even without the denture fit, I can feel just when I do certain things. When I yawn, it pops. When I eat hard things, sorry, on one side it pops. It pops up, but I can pretty much hold them down still with my tongue when I'm eating. So I can still eat most everything. Some things are more difficult, a little bit more painful because of that bottom, since I took the denture fit out. it's been a few days since I've done that, so my plan is to redo the denture fit this afternoon and re-achieve that comfort that I had before with it. So I pulled it out because I had actually developed, because of the denture fit, it overlapped onto, because I lined the outside of my denture with the denture fit and then put the rest in the trough. That was a mistake, because it had got over the, even though I trimmed it, apparently I missed a spot and it had rubbed a sore spot on the bottom inside of my lower cheek. Right in here. That part right there. So, but it had developed a sore spot, so I had to trim that off, and I just went in and took the whole thing out. And what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to put the denture fit only in the trough. So, because I'm just looking for comfort, I'm not looking for fit. Because I have the fit. So, I'm trying to achieve that comfort. And where I need the comfort at is in the trough of the denture. So, my plan is to try that and see if that works. And hopefully I should re-achieve that comfort that I had before without having any sore spots, because it overlapped onto the outside of the denture. And I missed that spot when I was trimming, so. That's my denture update for the new year, the new year. But I'm thinking, I was watching Donna Sloan's new video. She put a video out today, kind of clearing the air for her, and so go check that out if you get the opportunity. I'll link that video below. But she's also talking about, because she's gotten used to, it's been close to a year for her, I think, since she's had her her original extractions and temporary dentures, that you find that you learn more about life because you've gained more confidence back. And I was watching that, and I'm noticing too in her videos, in her posts on Facebook, because we are friends, that she's looking good. She's more into applying makeup and more into doing her hair and more into the clothes. I've noticed in the clothes she's wearing, because she used to wear those like sweatshirts and just kind of, you know, I don't want to say raggedy, because it really didn't look raggedy, but just, she was into wearing more sweatshirts and more loose-fitting clothing, and I'm seeing her wear more nicer things, if you want to say. Looks like she's really caring about herself more, and I think that's what we all need to do as we go through this journey of getting our new teeth and getting our smile back and getting rid of those nasty, rotten, bad teeth. That we start taking better care of ourselves on the inside, but let it show on the outside by presenting ourselves to the public more positively and showing that confidence that we're getting back, because we now have a smile that we're proud of. And even with the struggles that we have with dentures, that's one thing that we can be sure of, is that with our dentures, we have a smile now that we can be proud of, and that we're not ashamed to show to the public. I'm not ashamed to walk into the grocery store and smile at this child who's playing over there, who's waving at me, or smile at this older couple or older person that's what I passed down the aisle, and meeting somebody from church or somebody that I know, a neighbor or somebody at the grocery store, and smiling and stopping to chat instead of saying hi. And just walk on by, or walking around with my head held down because I didn't want to look at anybody, and hiding my mouth behind my hand, because as somebody sees me in the store, or somebody at church or something that sees me in the store and wants to stop and chat for a couple of minutes, and I'm not ashamed of that anymore. I walk into the store, I walk into the mall, I walk into anywhere that I'm going with my head held up. I'm walking into the rehab facility where my dad is at with my head held up, chatting with the receptionist as I sign in, smiling at the nurses and the nursing assistants as I walk by. You know, I'm proud of who I am now, who I'm becoming. A more confident me. A more confident person. And I think that's going to show too when I'm out there looking for a job. And you know, I know this video is getting kind of long, but I just want to kind of to let you know that, like Donna, I'm kind of moving my channel forward. As I'm moving forward in life, I want to move my channel forward and start looking at things more like fashion and makeup and, you know, shoes, because I've got a whole new wardrobe. And why not go and see what kind of, you know, wardrobe I'm getting, what I'm doing with my life, with the diet. Yes, I lost 8 pounds last November, October, November, but I gained it back with Christmas because I went off plan, off my diet, so I gained some of it back. I've already lost, I gained the 8 pounds back that I had lost, but I've already lost 6 of those since Christmas, so, and I think it was probably lower, you know, but, sorry guys, getting a bit of a dry throat. And hopefully my drink is, yes, there it is, my drink is still in here. But taking better care of my body on the inside, now that I've got my dirty, rotten, nasty teeth taken care of, taking care of the body on the inside as well as on the outside. So let's talk about the things you can do to have a healthier body, have a healthier smile, have a healthier complexion. One of the things that I'm doing to take care of myself, I want to show you guys. Come along that journey with me, okay? And I'm here now. I'm pulling in to go see my dad. So I'm going to sign off for today. Happy New Year, everybody. You guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys next time as we travel through this journey of life together. God bless.